Side planks are an amazing exercise for the lateral abdominals, but I want to talk a little bit about how we can connect our abs while pulling in different points of strengthening for our pelvis and our hips. So if you can, join me on the floor. If these levels of difficulty are too hard for you, then place your arm up on a couch, the back of a couch, a table, a chair. Get yourself up on a higher surface to help ease this exercise. Now, if we want to start loading more glute medius, so bottom leg glute medius, side planks have been shown to be one of the best exercises for the glute medius. They are phenomenal. You're holding your body weight up with the side of your leg. You know, what could be better than that? So if you want to get lots and lots of glute medius, then you can lift with your feet stacked. You want to think about turning slightly toward the floor, and you want to think about squeezing your glute to lift. So you're really driving your weight evenly between the ball of your foot, like the outside area ball, and your heel. So you're not rocked too far forward or too far back. So squeeze that glute to say, hey, glute, show up, work for me. All right, so that's going to give you glute medius. Then if we want to even it up and start working into our adductors a little bit, you can place one foot in front of the other and then lift. Now, what I want you to start thinking about here is squeeze that glute, go ahead and get a little glute medius, but also find that front leg adductor. Kind of unweight the back leg a little bit, weight the front leg a little bit more. So you're getting a little bit more front adductor here. All right, so that's gonna start bringing in that adductor for you and help you start getting inner thigh strength. So it might be you have one leg that's fairly weak, adductor wise, and one leg that's fairly weak glute medius wise, and so you might need to preferentially bias your side planks when you do each one. Now from here, to make it harder, you can add a leg lift. So if we're here to make it really hard, lift, stack ribs, get that top rib down, and lift that leg, squeeze that glute. If you find that as you go to lift that leg, you spill forward and you feel it all in the front of your leg or down into your lateral quad, then you know, okay, I'm getting some substitution for my glute. And I want you to take this front leg and I want you to pull so that you kind of tuck under a little bit. Get preset, see if that helps. Squeeze that glute, see if it takes it out of the quad and the TFL, and then you can go back to trying to lift and see what you feel. Okay, so that's very challenging and will really push that glute medius to its limits. Then we can do the same thing for the adductor, which is one of my favorite exercises, which is like a Copenhagen variation for side plank. So if you want, you can come up, keep this knee down, and you can lift. Find this adductor. Start lightening this bottom leg, and then you can do little pulses pulling in this adductor. When that feels really good, then you can lift this leg entirely and pulse using this adductor. Okay, so same thing here with your pelvis. If you feel yourself start to spill forward, then I want you to think about tucking under. If you need to, keep that bottom leg connected, tuck, find that adductor, and then let it up. Or keep your foot down a little bit, or keep your knee down a little bit. Whatever you need to help you really get into the muscle you want to work. So you want to make sure you're not making it too hard. So give all those variations a try. And to make that even easier, remember, go to a higher surface. Then you can even still preferentially get glute medius or adductor, depending on what you're trying to work. And then if you want to balance it out, just do that split stance feet position, and that's going to give you a little adductor and a little glute medius, and everybody's going to be really happy.